If I would play that song, he would keep me on. So my old friend, but at that time, they were called fans. They said, "Give me that cold blood. We rest for the gun, but the gun went up together."
If I can be at the same weight or make the same weight as a fighter, then I should be able to beat him because I'm #1 in the world. Terence.
When two top-tier fighters are about to collide, the entire boxing world tunes in. Terence "Bud" Crawford is on the brink of cementing his place among the legends as he prepares to square off against the formidable Canelo Alvarez. This is far from an ordinary matchup. It's a pivotal moment that could alter the course of boxing history. Crawford's preparation has gone well beyond routine training. It's been a complete transformation, both mentally and physically. Every element of his camp is tailored to mold him into the perfect challenger for one of the sport's most complete fighters.
I think just be myself and just don't get careless in the ring and, stay sharp all 12 rounds if it goes 12 rounds. I think that's the only thing that, I need to do and make sure that in training that I sharpen up all my tools.
Crawford's approach in camp shows just how strategic and precise he is. During mitt work, his trainers focus on drills engineered to counter Canelo's signature weapons, those crushing body punches, sneaky uppercuts, and his knack for cornering opponents. Each exercise is built to mimic what Crawford will face in the ring. The atmosphere is all business, with every combination designed specifically to neutralize Canelo's most dangerous tools. The most striking aspect of Crawford's training camp is the unshakable seriousness. There's no room for jokes or idle chatter, just a calm, razor-sharp focus that reflects his awareness of the stakes. This isn't just another payday fight, it's his chance at boxing immortality. From early morning roadwork to late-night recovery routines, every action is deliberate and aimed at peak performance. Crawford's mindset makes it clear he's not simply preparing to trade punches. He's preparing to outthink his rival. He's dissecting every habit Canelo has, from defensive reactions to punch timing. Nothing is left unchecked. His camp operates on the belief that intelligence, not just raw strength, will secure victory. It's the smallest advantages that can elevate a great fighter into the realm of all-time greats.
For sure, it gives me that mental edge to keep pushing a little bit harder because, I'm already, down 2 rounds, being that the popularity and, the person that I'm going up against is in a higher weight class than me. So, in my mind, I'm already down 2 rounds. I gotta make up for, those 2 rounds with the work that I put in going into this fight.
Boxing commentator Carl Froch has weighed in on Crawford's move up to the super middleweight division. He lauded Crawford's elite skill set, pinpoint defense, sharp timing, and knockout power. However, Froch also flagged the weight jump. As a key challenge, Crawford can truly manage the demands of 168 pounds. Froch believes he has the tools to trouble Canelo. Still, he emphasized that this will be Crawford's sternest test yet, requiring his absolute best to overcome Canelo's arsenal.
It's a great fight. It's really interesting, intriguing because Crawford's so good, so talented, unbeaten, a box of tricks. I thought the Errol Spence fight would have been close and he absolutely demolished him. But I just think he's out of his weight division. Well, he is out of his weight division. 2 or 3 weight divisions is coming up.
Yeah.
And I just don't see how a welterweight can step up to super middleweight, especially a super middleweight who's been up at light heavyweight. I don't see how he can do that and perform for longer than 4, 5, maybe 6 rounds.
Really, yeah.
I just think the weight will get to him. I used to spar a lot of weight, and they're good for a round or 2.
Yeah.
They're quicker than you.
Crawford's strength and conditioning plan is tailored to the demands of the fight, not just building muscle. He's focusing on explosive drills to increase punching power, stamina work to prepare for late rounds, and core training to enhance balance and movement. His team is driving him to the edge of his physical limits, knowing the second half of the bout will challenge not only his skills, but also his ability to remain sharp under relentless pressure.
No, that's because I'm an athlete. You should be able to do that. You play football.
Crawford's sparring sessions are anything but easy. This is where every detail of the plan gets tested. His camp brings in partners who mimic Canelo's pressure, timing, and punching power. These rounds aren't just for staying sharp there. For running the blueprint, building trust in the strategy, and exposing any weak spots before fight night. At times, the sparring feels as brutal, if not more so, than an actual bout. That's the level of readiness they want to reach.
On the right, where's the rest? Where's the rest? Right there. Give me 3 and 4. Give me 1. Right. Do it again. Go again. Punch with it. That's how you break that up. Punch with it. Who's in there? Let him kill. Right. Punch with it. Listen, Bob.
Despite the steep climb and weight, plenty of observers think Crawford's careful preparation gives him a legitimate shot against Canelo on September 13th. This isn't a reckless leap, it's a calculated move he's been setting up for years. His camp makes it clear he's betting on skill and ring IQ, footwork, timing, and angle creation have all been honed for this exact opponent. The real question is whether he can use them effectively enough to neutralize Canelo's size advantage.
I can't imagine thinking about getting beat. That's not something that I think about.
We've never had it as a professional fighter.
Yeah, but I never like to think about losing. It comes to each and every one of our minds as a fighter, what if? But that's why we train so hard so that if can deteriorate, in camp. But, a win against Canelo Alvarez, what it would do to my career would put me, on Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
I think I would be one of the greatest fighters.
Inside the gym, the focus is absolute maximize Crawford's strengths and stay away from Canelo's power zones. Every drill, every tactic is built to help him dictate range and tempo. They understand the magnitude of this moment, and every decision in camp is aimed at showing that precision and intelligence can outclass raw force. Winning is important, but proving that technical mastery can topple brute strength is the mission.
No, not really. We know the type of fighter Canelo is. So, as a fighter, you mentally prepare for things like that. And then as a trainer, just making sure he's sharp. His mental game is sharp. His physical game is sharp. Strength-wise, nutrition is everything. Got to, like I said, hitting on all cylinders. So by the time you step in that ring, it's easy picking.
Watch Crawford on the heavy bag and you'll see his intent he's bringing. Knockout level force to 168. His work centers on crisp, purposeful combinations designed to pierce Canelo's guard. Some shots disrupt rhythm, some sap energy, and others are meant to finish the fight outright. Nothing is thrown without reason. Crawford knows that against a fighter like Canelo, precision and planning are just as vital as raw power.
He ain't gonna be running in there like that if he feel that thunder. After he feel that telephone pole, he ain't gonna wanna be in that. He ain't gonna be there. He ain't coming like that. He ain't been nobody that hit like Bud. You talking about all them boys he been there with. They don't hit like Bud. They ain't got that power like Bud. They ain't got them skills like Bud. What?
There you go.
What? What?
There you go. Come on.
What?
King.
We gonna pull out that special stuff. We gonna pull out that special stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Empty maker. Empty maker.
Come on.
That's right. There he is.
There we go.
We gonna beat him to a post. We gonna beat the screw out of Shakur.
Former champion Shane Mosley weighed in, giving respect to Crawford's ability while still siding with Canelo. His reasoning is straightforward. Canelo has already proven dominance at 168, showing he can adapt to countless styles, Mosley predicts. He'll lean on his trademark blend of strength and experience to control the flow and pace from start to finish.
I think it'll be a great fight. I think both guys are great fighters, but I think Canelo's just too big, and you know they mistake him as being just a guy at 168, not a regular guy, and Crawford being the more talented. But that's not the case. They're both talented. But the only thing is Canelo has some by two-weight division. So I think that Canelo beats him pretty easily. But we'll see. If Crawford does good, I mean, kudos to Crawford. You know, I'm happy for him. If he can pull off, great. But my mental, my mind's telling me that Canelo's gonna probably beat him.
Trainer Robert Garcia sees the fight differently. He argues that Crawford's quickness and mobility give him a real advantage. Something evident just from watching him in training, Garcia dismisses comparisons to Canelo's bout with Mayweather, insisting Crawford's style is entirely his own. He warns that trying to predict this fight based on that old matchup is a mistake. Crawford presents a completely different puzzle to solve.
It's totally different. I think, you know, Canelo was only 23, he was very young. I think this fight's gonna be great. I do see Crawford maybe pulling it off because he's got good footwork, good speed. But I don't think they're close. I don't similar those two fights, Canelo and Floyd. I think they're just different styles. I mean, Floyd and Crawford.